and predictions for week number 7 in the National Football League. Let's go! Finally, I had a winning week. I had a good one too.
Yes, you did.
I went 10-5, which brings my grand total to. Oh, you didn't hear it? Sorry. And you also had a winning week. You went 8-7, which brings your grand total to. Did you hear that? There must have been a bad connection. So anyway, so we're coming off of winning weeks.
Yes, sir.
Let's do it. Let's do this like Bruticus. All right, it starts Thursday night, Amazon Prime, 8:15. We have the Pittsburgh Steelers divisional game at the Cincinnati Bengals. The Steelers are a 5.5-point road favorite. The total number is 43.5. It's a little low. This pick, I'm not going to overthink it. One team is really good so far. One team is really bad. And I think Kansas City is coming. Therefore, I'm going to pick the Steelers to win and cover the 5.5. Until the Bengals, I see them put up real points and not play from behind like they've been doing. I'm going to take the Steelers. They got a formula. It's not that pretty, but they run, pass, run, pass, run, pass, which is really working well for Aaron Rodgers. So give me the Steelers, and I will take the under.
Oh man, I'm on agreement with you, brother. I'm liking the Steelers. I'm taking an over though because you got the Steelers who are the 25th ranked defense overall going against the Bengals who are the 31st ranked defense overall.
Oh, so somebody's even worse than the Bengals.
Yes, it is. Yeah,
Yikes.
yeah. Like I said, I'm not gonna overthink this, man. It's gonna be a lot of Joe Flacco throwing the ball. And you know what that equates to with that O line, Watts coming on strong. You got man, like you saying Harmon, man. That the defense been stepping up, so they're starting to get into
Yeah.
their groove.
They weren't good the first couple of weeks, but once they
No,
got Harmon in there, they shut
yeah,
down the run. They shut it
they
down.
did. I still expect, being that they are the 25th ranked pass defense, if Joe Flacco will make some plays, I could see what's called getting all Jamar Chase getting his yards, but I don't see that equating into a bunch of touchdowns far as Cincinnati. But if I'm picking the over, it gotta go. You gotta give me something on the board. And being that the pass defense isn't like that for both teams, man, I just see a good game for the Steelers. And Aaron Rodgers is really good on third down. He's really good on third down, and he's been very good with the ball. He has not coughed the ball over. I think he has 10 touchdowns with 2 interceptions. So I'm taking Steelers. I'm not gonna overthink this, man. They're the better team, you know, and Cincinnati with Joe Flacco doesn't mean anything.
Yeah. I still don't understand that trade
I
within
don't
the
either, brother.
within the vision trade. Like Cleveland had Flacco, they had Pickett, they moved both of them, and now they just have the 2 rookies and Watson, who's not going to play.
Yeah,
I don't get it. That's Cleveland though.
it's Cleveland though.
All right, let's move to Sunday morning. Finally, the last game that they're going to have in Europe this year. I'm not a big fan of the overseas games. I'm just not. I'm not into watching the games at 9:30 and seeing, all the teams represented with a jersey. There's no home field advantage for anybody there. It's usually raining.
Yeah,
These soccer stadiums, I just don't love it. I don't think it's great football either. I'm not in favor of venues to where the game production is worse than what it normally should be. And that's what usually happens on Thursday night, and that's what usually happens when they go over to either England or Ireland or Germany. Nevertheless, they don't really care what we think because they're making that scratch. So we have 9:30 a.m. NFL Network. We got the Rams and the Jaguars. The Jaguars every single year play
Yes.
in England, and sometimes they play twice. Sometimes they play in Germany too. So the Rams 2.5 favorite. The total is 44.5. I went against my initial instinct. My instinct was to take the Rams,
Mm-hmm.
but I kind of think the Jaguars are pretty good. They're pretty good. And this playing over in Europe is like their second home. So it's almost like a home game for them. So I'm going to go against my normal thinking, and I'm going to take the Jaguars to win in England. And I've got the over on the 44.5. I think both teams are going to score. I like the Jaguars with the win.
Man, we are on the same exact page for real. The 2.5 point line is disturbing to me. Like you said, for the Jaguars, that's another home game. They're comfortable over there. It's like when Pittsburgh went over and played in Ireland. It's the same type of effect. You ask me. They just came off not really a surprising loss with Seattle because Seattle plays very well on the road. Um, and the Rams are iffy, man. The Rams are so they're good. I don't want to take away from them. They are good, but they're not consistently dominating, you know. So I think it's a great spot for the Jaguars. I agree. And I'll take the Jaguars, and I'm getting points with them too. So give me that 2.5, and I agree with you. I think there's going to be some scoring since the last game was terrible and it went way under. I'm going to pick this one to go over.
All right, we see it. The same. 1 o'clock, divisional game. The Raiders, coming off of a win, battled their foe, the
The
Kansas
who?
City their
The
foe,
Raiders.
the Raiders. Will travel to Kansas City, divisional game, take on the Chiefs. The Chiefs are a big 12.5 point
Yeah, bro.
favorite, and the number is 45.5. Because that number is so big and everyone's expecting Kansas City to really put it on the Raiders, I'm going to take the Raiders with the points. They're going to lose, but I think they lose by like 10. I don't think they lose by 13. So give me the Raiders, and I see some points in this game. Give me the over.
Bro, bro. Gilly. Why must we keep agreeing? I have the Raiders also. And oh my goodness. How can I take a under with the Raiders? How can I take the under with the Raiders? Because I'm gonna take the under with the Raiders because I just think it's gonna go under. So I'm taking the Raiders because man, them lines, man, it's not been one team, only one team I know that covered a big line. It wasn't really that huge, and that was the 10.5. Um, the not last week, but the week before when Detroit played Cincinnati, it was a 10.5 point line, and they barely covered. They won by 13. Um, so I'm not a big fan. I'm learning my lesson. I just took Green Bay last week. I spanked on a 14.5 point line against Cincinnati. They didn't cover. So I'm in the same kind of space with this, you know. So give me the Raiders and give me to the I'm actually gonna take the under.
All right, I took the over, but I also took the Raiders. Again, I think the Chiefs are going to win. I just don't think they're going to win by 13. Raiders late cover because they gotta pass the ball. They gotta pass. They're gonna get a cheap score late. All right, we got the team that takes no accountability for anything, the
No,
Miami Dolphins
no,
at the Cleveland Browns. Two stellar franchises.
yes, sir.
I think the line has recently moved. Let me double check it. Let me double check it. I want to get it right. I want to get it right. Bum. 1 second, folks. 1 second. 1 second. So this is the Dolphins and the Browns. Dolphins and the Browns. And I was correct. The line has moved to 2.5 now,
Oh,
not 3.5.
oh, so it went down.
It went down.
Okay, still the Browns still the favorite.
The Browns are a 2.5 point favorite at
Okay,
home. The total number is 40.5. That's a little low.
it is.
I think the Browns defense, although they've done a good job all year, I think the Dolphins can score a little bit. Give me the Dolphins. I'm gonna take the
Wow.
Dolphins. Oh wow. What? It's the Dolphins and the Browns. It's
Yeah,
not it's
you
it's
got.
not the it's the it's
That's
the
what
Dolphins and the Browns.
I'm saying, man. I
Both
mean,
both 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 teams have got one win
yeah, you're
each.
right.
So they're both terrible. A
They're
home
both terrible.
team home team usually gets three. This is only 2.5. The numbers
Yes, sir.
come down. So yeah, give me
Um,
the Dolphins to win outright, and give me the under. 40 and
okay.
a half. That's a kind of low number. Give me the under. I got the Dolphins.
Um, Gabriel didn't look so bad. You know, he didn't look so bad. Um, he definitely looked bad at all. And I'm agreeing with you with the over, but I'm actually going to take the Brownies. I'm going to take the Brownies because one, they got the third ranked best defense, overall ranked defense, the third. So that means pressure for Tua. He doesn't respel well what pressure. And I'm figuring he might end up being concussed this game because every time you do them, and he has a history of being concussed. So I figure he'll probably get concussed this game. Um, it's outside. One thing about Cleveland, in Cleveland, they play a little tougher. And Miami don't travel very well, especially outside. And you're talking about that defense, that's going to bring pressure. Miles Garrett's going to have a field day. He's going to feast. It's going to feed. Ain't going to be no fam. It's going to feast. So give me the Brownies, man, and give me the over. I think the defense is going to actually score a touchdown or two. I ain't
All
going to say
right,
two. Let's just say a touchdown.
we see
So
this one different. I got the
yeah, give me the
Dolphins.
Brownies.
I got the Dolphins in the under. All right, I'm gonna throw this one to you first. We got the Patriots, one of the teams that I said was gonna make a leap this year. So
Yeah,
that's looking pretty good for me. The Patriots and the Titans. Who's their interim coach, by the way? Did
McCoy,
they?
Mike McCoy.
Oh, that's right, Mike McCoy. Still in the league. How about that? The Patriots are a 7.5 point favorite. The total is 42.5. What do you think? I'm gonna throw it to you.
Man, dog, I'm gonna tell you what I was thinking, Gil, and I'm gonna write this down. I hate taking this team because they are just the worst team ever. You hear me? And this is a Mike Vrabel revenge tour. Hell, no, I gotta take the Pats. You know what I mean? They're coming off a game when they played the Saints, who are one of the worst teams. Now you're playing another team, which is another worst team, and you fired your coach to replace him with a guy that it's just too many holes to replace. You know, and then the Pats have an identity. The only question mark about this is the hooker. It could be the hooker, but um, and it's their third road game. That's the only thing about this is that this their third road game for the Patriots. But this is a revenge game for because they fired a good coach. He was a good coach, and finally has weapons. McDaniel's going to throw. Josh McDaniel's going to draw up a nice game plan. So I'm gonna go with the more consistent team. And I'm gonna say the Pats, and I'm gonna say Pats to the under.
We are in agreement. I also have the Pats. Yeah, the hooker made me nervous, but the Titans are so bad. And now with an interim coach, I just don't see it happening for them. Patriots, they have an identity. It is going to be the Vrabel revenge game. Um, he's got to remind the owners of Tennessee that you fired me to hire Callahan, and less than a year and a half later, you got rid of him. So yeah, it's not me. It is you. Give me the Pats. I will take the under. You also have the under. Okay, next game. Hmm. I would say this would be terrible, but maybe it's not as bad as originally thought. I got the Carolina Panthers
Yeah.
at the Jets. Now the Jets are worse than I even thought they were going to be, but the Panthers they're winning. They're winning a few games. They're winning a little bit. So you got the Panthers and the Jets. The Panthers on the road are a 1.5 point favorite. Did you ever think you'd hear that? Them be favored on the road,
Hmm.
but it is what it is. And the total number is 41.5. What are you thinking here? What are you thinking?
You know what, Gil? This one throw me a little bit because Garrett Wilson is injured.
Yeah.
He's going to be out for a couple weeks, right? Um, the Panthers came off two impressive wins, back-to-back wins, right? And even though they were home, um, against Miami, against the Cowboys, right? Both of them teams could score, but their defenses are not good. Now you're going against a team who's okay, scoring, I mean, they put up points, but the defense is actually better. They're actually playing a team that actually has a decent defense. The Panthers are the 10th ranked defense overall, right? You have an 0-16 that's 0-6 that lost their number one receiver, and yet they're only a point and a half underdog. Man, screaming for a letdown spot for Carolina, man. So I'm against better wisdom. I'm gonna take when you got two bad teams. I'm gonna take the Jets. I'm gonna take the Jets. I'm gonna take the Jets.
What do you got?
I hate saying that. I'm gonna take the
On
Jets, and I'm gonna take over.
over. All right. Well, we see this one different because the Jets haven't won Skadooch this year. I'm not sure Aaron Glenn is a head coach. Panthers have won a few games, and since Chupa Hubbard went down, they've been running the ball better with
Yeah, that one.
your former guy that played for the Cowboys. So give me the Panthers because they've shown they know how to win this year. To win outright and 41.5, I took the under. I took the under. I got to see the Jets put up some points and no Garrett Wilson, their best wide receiver. I'm not sure they're going to hold up their end scoring. So give me the Panthers. All right, next one we got the New Orleans Saints against my Chicago Bears in
Hmm.
Chicago.
In
Is this
Chicago.
going to be a letdown game? I don't know. What are you thinking? Saints, Bears, Chicago, Bears 5.5 point favorite.
Man, the Saints are a scrappy team, man. They are. They're a scrappy team. But right now, I think that your coach has got Chicago playing on a different level. Caleb is playing on a different level. Um, then you're home, and the Saints got to travel up to play y'all. I'm trying to think when they went to Seattle, they got destroyed. They went to Buffalo, they get destroyed, but they still lost by 10 or something like that. It was like 8 or 10, something like that. Um, So I gotta go with it, just the better team, man. I'm gonna go with the Bears. I'm gonna go with the Bears. And it's hard for me to take an under for the Saints. So give me the Bears and over.
Guess what? I do think the Bears win, but they have shown they can beat mediocre to bad
Yeah.
teams.
So you
I
took the
don't
Saints.
I took the Saints with the number. I think the Bears win. I just don't think they win by 6. I think they win by 3. That's
By
probably a
three.
tie. It's probably a tie game. Caleb goes down the field, gets them in field goal range, whether it's Cairo Santos or Moody. I think they kick the game-winning field goal at the very end of the game. 3 weeks in a row, a field goal is going to determine the Bears' victory. So give me the Saints with the number, and I took the under the 47.5 because if it was over, then the Bears would blow out New Orleans. So I think there's not going to be a ton of points in this game. So I got the Saints in the under. Bears win the game though. All right. We got the Philadelphia Eagles versus the Minnesota Vikings. The Vikings, the team that I said was going to win that division. And this is the Carson Wentz revenge game.
It
Oh,
is.
Carson Wentz, the Ginger Jesus himself. The Eagles on the road are a 1.5 point favorite. The total number is 43. and a half. I'll go first on this one. And I'm going to take the Vikings, which means the Eagles are probably going to win because
Mhm.
I don't get the Eagle games right.
You ain't right about that, brother.
But I don't like how the Eagles have played the last month. They've lost their last two games. Even when they were winning, they weren't looking so great, but they were winning. Now they're not. The Vikings can win with Carson Wentz. There's probably going to be a little bit extra for him. Since he's left the Eagles, he's been on a new team every single year. This is his sixth team. I think he gets the crowd behind him. I think he looks good in this game. Give me the Vikings to win outright, beat the Eagles. There'll be panic in the streets. And give me the over. How about
Oh
you?
man, the Eagles going to Minnesota. They're in disarray right now. Um, is Landon Dickerson still out? That's the biggest question for me.
I don't know.
Now
It's
it's
only
all
Tuesday, so the
this
injury
pick. This pick
reports
is
don't come out
yeah.
yet.
This pick is I won't know the Sunday. So if he's in the lineup, then I'm gonna just go with my initial pick. I'm gonna pick the Eagles. Um, I'm gonna pick the Eagles because everybody's against them. They just had a letdown game against the Giants, so this would be the game where they actually show you some resemblance of a fight. So give me the Eagles and give me the over.
Over. All right, we agree on the over at least. Okay, Colts at the Chargers. Colts playing pretty well.
Indeed.
Pretty well. The Colts, no, excuse me, the Chargers are a 1.5 point favorite. That is not a lot for a home team. And the over under is 48 and a half. So my initial thought was to take the Colts. Then I thought more about it. And I think the Colts are pretty good, but I think the Chargers are pretty good too. So give me the Chargers at home to win by two or more. And I'm going to take the over. I think both teams are going to score.
In this pick right now, America, me and Gil, no surprise, are on the same page. It's a lot of money coming in on the Colts. Um, they had some impressive wins against bottom feeders. Um, Now they have to go against a challenge. Now, I understand that the Colts, the Chargers O line is still a work in progress. They're down to their third string running back. Um, so you're asking Justin Herbert to do what he's been doing, which is step up. You have the more balanced attack with the Colts. So by right, the Colts should be able to cover and win this number. But it's something funny about it, man, and that
It
just sound
feels
like too
funny.
right.
It
That's
does.
too right to be right, right? So I'm gonna take the Chargers because it just sounds too right to be right. And if anybody know about the parody of football, it's too right to be right.
Right.
It's just too easy.
Yeah,
So give me Chargers.
it looks too easy, too automatic. So we're either overthinking it or we should have
Yeah,
just stuck with what's obvious. So we both got the Chargers. What'd you say? Over under?
over.
Over. All right, we're in agreement. Yeah, I like the over at least. I like that.
Yeah, I like that.
I don't love the pick of the Chargers, but I like the over. All right, we got the Giants at the Denver Broncos. The Broncos are a 7.5 point home favorite. The number is 40 and a half. That is kind of low. So I think Jackson Dart at home will play better than he does on the road. If the Giants lost to the Saints on the road, I think they're going to lose to the Broncos. Much better defense than what the Saints got. So I don't like the hooker to 7.5, but I think Denver is just better. If Bo Nix can, get out of his own way, I think this is an easy rocking chair kind of win for the Broncos. So, oh, I might have to change my pick here. I think I will. I had the Giants. I'm going to go with the Broncos. I'm gonna go with the Broncos. Nix is the one that's making me nervous. I feel like he should be putting up more points than he is. The Giants got a pretty good defense, but it is in Denver. They're the better team. I don't like the hooker, but I don't think the Giants win. I don't think they win. So give me the Broncos. I'm gonna do the Broncos to cover the 7.5. That is iffy. And give me the under. I don't think there's gonna be a whole lot of scoring in this game, which is probably why I initially stuck with the Giants. I'm gonna switch it though. I'm gonna go Broncos. They're the better team, and they're another one of those teams that I said was gonna make a better jump this year. Them in New England. So they got it. This is supposed to be an easy money kind of game. So Broncos, 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 Broncos by
Last
double digits.
last team that came to the Broncos that were bad lost by 8, and that was
That would do
Tennessee.
it. That would do it.
And it was a low scoring game. So I'm agreement. I'm taking the Broncos into the under because every bad team that has gone into Denver has gotten beat. It means it was an ugly game, but somehow, some way, Denver ended up covering the number. So you're talking about just going over 7.5, give me 8, 10. I gotta actually 23-7, something like that. I can see him 23-7, 23-10. That's 13 points. 33. Yeah. So give me the Broncos to the under.
I like it. All right, we have the Green Bay Packers at the Cardinals. The weird Cardinals. The Packers on the road are a 6.5 point favorite. The total number is that dreaded 44.5. What are you thinking in this one?
Oh man, it's the cards, it's the cards, it's the cards, and it's the Packers, it's the Packers, it's the Packers who don't seem to want to dominate nobody on the road. And I don't know why, but they just don't. So I'm going to team that seems to be losing by field goals. Give me the Cardinals. Give me the Cardinals. Give me the Cardinals. And give me the Cardinals to the over. So give me
I'm
the Cardinals to the over.
I'm gonna take the Packers if they're gonna, try and win this division and be one of the top seeds in the NFC. They got to win this game. They are, almost a touchdown favorite, and for as much as I don't like 7.5, I really like 6.5. So give me the Pack to win and cover the 6.5. They win by a touchdown. It's not going to look that way for most of the game, but the Cardinals, for some reason, in the fourth quarter, they just kind of forget how to do anything. So give me the Packers. They're the better team. Yeah, they're on the road, but they're the better team, and they won't beat themselves as long as Jordan Love doesn't throw the ball to the Cardinals. They should be all right. I took the over as well. So I got the Pack. You got the Cardinals. All right. Divisional game. This used to be a classic divisional game back in like the 70s and 80s. You got the Washington Commanders coming off of a devastating loss. Devastating. They travel to Dallas to take on your Dallas Cowboys. I got Washington. Ooh, the line moved. Let me double check it. Let me double check it. Let me double check it. Just before I say it. Let's see here. Let's see. Am I right? I am right. The line went down. It is now Washington is a 1.5 point favorite. The over under is 55 and a half. 55 and
Man,
a half. I'm going to take Dallas at
yeah,
home. The fact that the number's gone down makes
yeah.
me like Dallas even more. The number is over 50. You know my rule. So I think there'll be a lot of points scored here, at least 56. I think both teams will get in the 30s. That's saying
I'm
a
in
lot.
agreement. Total agreement with you on this pick right here, man. That number is just it's what? The number don't make no sense. Like for all better purposes, the Commanders are a better team than us. I know that the McLaurin, Scary Terry is huge, but you still got Debo. You still got the little running back there. You got some pieces, and you still got Jaden Daniels. You know, against a terrible defense, we're ranked last. We're the worst defense. We are the number one offense, but we have the worst defense. So they should be able to score with ease. But I'm gonna take the Cowboys because I don't like the number. Number seems funny to me, so I'm gonna take the Cowboys. And I know a lot of money is going to be coming in on Washington. It's going to be a lot of money coming to Washington. So when I see 70% or better, the public betting on one team, I go the opposite. So I got the Cowboys to the over.
Cowboys to the over, just like me. Okay, we have the Atlanta Falcons coming off of a very impressive win, beating Buffalo yesterday, traveling to Santa Clara to take on the San Francisco 49ers. Falcons play well, then they don't play well. Play well, then they don't play well. San Francisco is the walking wounded, but they can still win as the walking wounded. They are at home. They're only a 2.5 point favorite. I don't love that, but I'm going to say this is a get right game for them. I don't believe in the Falcons. So give me the 49ers to win by at least 3. And I do think there will be points scored in this game. The number is 47.5. Give me the over.
It's the
Or
49ers and the Atlanta Falcons. And as you know, every time I get big on the Falcons, what do? Let you down. We got big on the Falcons going to play the Carolina Panthers. And what happened? They got beat 32
to
nothing
nothing.
by the Carolina Panthers. And you're about to go to San Francisco with a messed up hobble team, but yet you have a great head coach. And you got a really good defensive coordinator, Robert Saleh, who
Yeah, but
wasn't that
it looks
bad.
like
Oh yeah, what's called
Fred
Fred done.
Warner.
Fred Warner's done. So by right, you seeing all these pieces is missing. Fred Warner, Nick Bosa, uh, Kittle. We go on, and they're still the favorite.
Ayuk,
Ayuk, and they're still,
Pearsall,
and they're still the favorite. Nah, man.
Purdy.
49ers, bro. And give me the under, though. Give me the under. 49ers. Give me the under.
I don't know. I kind of think the offense looks better with Mac Jones than it does with Purdy this year.
Yeah.
We got 2 Monday night games. We have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers traveling to Detroit to take on the Lions. This should be a banger.
Yes, sir.
The Lions are 5.5 point favorite. Over under is 52.5. You know which way I'm going on that one. Give me the Lions at home. They're coming off a loss. And give me the over.
Yeah, I think I'm on the same page you are, my brother. I got the Lions and I got it to the over. Um, Branch is out because he did that dumb stuff against Susu Smith.
Stupid,
Schuster.
stupid,
It's just
stupid.
dumb. It's dumb. Let your Moses get. Y'all been chirping all the game. You let your Moses get the best of you. So now you're going for this game. So
You're
that
out of
means
here.
you're throwing a weak corner out there. So Baker should have a field day. But I know he's down receiver too because Ibuka's going to be out this game. So that kind of evens that out.
No,
No Mike Evans.
Evans, no
Chris Godwin might
Abuka.
be banged up a little bit, but Baker he'll make it happen with the pieces he got, man.
Always
So give
does.
me the Lions to the over.
Lions to the over. We
And,
are
and Lions are a dominant home team. That's one reason why I'm definitely taking them because they're a very dominant home team. They play totally different at home.
those 2 running backs.
Yeah,
Amon Ra. Yeah.
yeah.
Laporta.
It's a lot to throw at you.
All right, and the last game,
The
10
last.
p.m. ESPN. We have the Houston Texans coming off a bye to travel to Seattle 12th man, do they exist? They don't exist. I don't know. The Seahawks are a 3.5 point favorite. The total number is 41.5. All right, this is your call. Lead it off. Last
Man,
last game.
I'm gonna go with the defense, the better defense. I'm gonna go with the team that, um, I mean, which call really doesn't have the 12 man aspect anymore. So give me the Texans just for the points, and I'm gonna take that to the under, because if they're gonna win, it's gonna be an under game.
I'm in half agreement. I'm also going to take the Texans. I like that defense a lot, but it's only 41.5. It's not 44.5, 45.5. It's only 41.5. So give me the over on that game. But I do have the Texans. We both got the Texans, but you got the under. I have the over. Anything else you want to add, sir?
Oh man, I think it was a great show, man. Once again, congratulations to McCoya, man, for her championship, and her accession to the pro rankings. Um, every week, man, we try to give y'all good dialogue. We try to give y'all our insight. We had both winning weeks last week, so you need to start getting with us because it look like we're starting to trend the right way. And another thing, like, subscribe, hit that like button, leave a comment. It's okay, America. We will respond to your comments as Gil had did earlier. Okay, because we're getting up every Tuesday trying to give y'all this good dialogue, man. Um, I'm just saying, get with us, man. What's good with Gil and Larry? What's good with y'all? That's all I'm asking you. What's good with y'all? What about you, partner?
And for that, I'm going to say thank you for everyone who has supported the show. Remember, hit like, subscribe, tell a friend. You can catch us next Tuesday as we review this past week number 7, and then we will preview week number 8. We will update the baseball, and if there's something in professional wrestling or anything else, we will talk about it. Hockey started last week. Basketball is right around the corner, so we are going to be talking it up. So, from my main man, Larry Loper, I am Gil Irizarry. Make sure you stay healthy, enjoy the games, and we'll catch you next Tuesday at 9:30 p.m. East Coast time. Deuces, y'all.